Hey, I'm CheapDishSoap, and the Leviathan raid is just around the corner. There is an exotic quest, and there are also multiple sources leaking information about the Leviathan raid. So with no further ado, let's talk about it. So to start off, let's talk about the exotic quest for the raid. If you have not gotten it this far in Destiny, spoiler, there is an exotic quest. The quest is called Await the World Eater, and it is for the raid. However, we do not know what rewards they will give us. After the raid's name was revealed, the community gathered a strong theory about its setting based on the cover, the concept art, and number of clues that have been leaked through multiple sources. One, we have this picture. It's a giant space fish looking like it's about to consume a planet. And here we have another arty image that we've been provided with. In this picture, it just looks like a giant fish consuming a town. A little smaller scale of what we saw in the last picture, but the same concept. There is a game director, Luke Smith, and his hoodies. He wore one during the Destiny 2 reveal event that featured a gold logo with a triangle and a circle, very similar to the shape that the Leviathan's mouth and the planetoid it was about to eat. So this is just more information reinforcing what we pretty much already know, that this Leviathan is definitely the raid. You guys need more proof? Here is an updated concept art that I showed in the very beginning of the space fish consuming the planet, and then you see a ship, us, the Guardian, flying onto it, or into it, you could say. So what we think about the Leviathan, it is similarly shaped to the mouth of a Cabal when they're seen without their helmets. So perhaps the Leviathan is a super weapon that was created by the Cabal. So yes, this brings us to the next thing I want to say is the raid will be with the Cabal, which we have not yet experienced, so it'll be interesting to see how they introduce us to a Cabal raid. And yet we really don't even know much about that planet. Is that planet their home, or is that the planet they're about to consume and destroy? And like I said earlier, are we landing in it or on it? The name of the raid, Leviathan, has been confirmed by both Bungie and the game's trophy list. But the biggest question is, what is the Leviathan? Well, it is said to be a world eater, which is a ship or beast that consumes planets. And Luke Smith discussed the theme and the focus of the raid just to kind of give us a visual idea that we could believe in our head. And basically what they said is that our priority is to make a place that you believe could actually exist. It's not going to be so unrealistic or mind-blowing, or it's like, wow, that doesn't make sense. They want to create something that could potentially really be there. It could exist. It makes sense. The new raid will have a mysterious new death penalty. They said it's going to be the answer to people dying in the hard mode and watching their friends rather than being back in it. Perhaps maybe if there was like a timer, if there's some other way to where you will be penalized when you do die, but you're not permanently dead. Raids won't feature locked loadouts. In other words, they don't want players quitting and re-entering raids just to swap a weapon out for another. Something too, if you guys haven't noticed, if you've played the Nightfall yet, if you've been the leader of it to go choose the difficulty, there's a normal difficulty and then there's a prestige difficulty, and we're going to presume that the raid will also have a prestige difficulty that's going to be tougher than heroic. However, it is still unknown, but as we could apply from the past, that the prestige difficulty will provide better rewards, better weapons, higher power. There's also another thought of this too though. In the past, when you've done a raid, you did it in hard mode, you did it in normal mode. Basically, what a cool possibility could be is you would go into the raid and you would beat it in the normal mode, and then you would go and do it in prestige mode too, and you could get more rewards, but even better rewards in the prestige mode, so you would be able to do the raid twice a week rather than just once. And it wouldn't work vice versa, meaning you couldn't do hard mode and gain both rewards, because it would be smarter to do it the other way around. One thing that we will know is that the raids will be generally the same aspects as different challenges from this raid as the other raids, such as climbing puzzles, objective based around defending an area for a limited amount of time, fighting mini bosses, up into the main final boss. Ultimately we'll be left just guessing what the raid is going to be until it is released, which is Wednesday, September 13th. Following times: UK 6 p.m, Europe 7 p.m. East Coast US, 1 p.m. and then the West Coast US, 10 a.m. Until then, keep the grind up, get that power level up, keep killing bosses, having fun, enjoying yourself, and in a personal recommendation, I would try, if you can, to make 3 different characters, a Titan, a Warlock, and a Hunter. Get them as high as you can. Ultimately though, at least get 1 main character up to like I'd say like 270, 280 light. That would be, if you can get that, I think you'll be able to attempt and beat the raid when it does come out. And if you don't play with a bunch of friends, or maybe they just play PlayStation, you play Xbox, or whatever the case may be, if you just don't have enough friends to play with, they do have a clan set up now that is going to offer something called the guided game system, which basically is the LFG, which is a way to find people just like yourself who are solo, or maybe you have 3 people but you need 3 more people for the raid because the raid is going to be 6 people. This will allow a quick transition to find people rather than any other dreadfully long method you could use to find somebody to play the raid with. If you guys haven't joined a clan yet, or maybe you want to join a different clan, please feel free. You guys can join my clan. I'll leave a link in the description on how to join. It'll send you a link straight to my page and you just hit join it and it'll send me a request and I will approve everybody. You know, it's up for Crucible, strikes, raids, Cyrus when it comes out, everything. You guys want to, I just want you guys to have a good time, have fun, and I want to have fun with you guys playing Destiny 2. The more people we have in a clan, the better for everybody too, because you accumulate points through each player, and each player has only a certain amount of points you can get per week. It's like 5,000, and to level up to the first level, it's like 100,000 XP. So if you do the math there, you're gonna need quite a few people to level up efficiently, and there's so far up to at least 6 levels, and they all have amazing perks. So, and on top of that, it's just fun to have friends to talk to. If you need a raid, it's right there. We have a community. We can just message each other, help each other out. That'll wrap this video up. I hope this helped you guys out in any way, any information that you weren't filled in on. I hope I helped fill that in. If you like, don't forget to drop a like, and don't forget to subscribe. Become a Soapy sub. Stay updated with all the Destiny 2 news so you can be above everybody else, know what's going on, know the new updates, the new weapons, or whatever the situation may be. I will see you guys later. Peace.